Now, the title of this video is not clickbait because by the end of this video, you are going to understand exactly why Pisces are attracted to losers. That is a very harsh title. It'll all make sense very soon. Before I go into that, let's talk about the Pisces themselves. What are some of the personality traits which they encompass? Now, Pisces is a water sign. Water has the mantra I feel, all about the emotional side of things. They are ruled by Neptune and Jupiter. Jupiter is a lucky planet, and Neptune provides them with a sort of intuitive spiritual connection. They have a great sense of emotional depth, a great deal of compassion, and a great imagination, right? They are very powerful in the dream world. They are the dreamers of the zodiac. They have a intuitive understanding of people and how things work, right? So they have great deal of emotional empathy. They are very empathetic people. They see the weaknesses of others, they see the vulnerabilities of others, and they try to lift other people up. They are greatly sensitive. They feel what others feel. They are very empathetic individuals, which is why they make great counselors, they make great therapists, because they are able to offer that comfort for a person. They can give anybody the reassurance which they need and offer people unconditional support. Now, in the Bible, the fish, which is the Pisces, is very often mentioned. And as you know, Jesus has fed the people, like he made like a bunch of fish appear out of nowhere. There's this hat in chapels or churches which resembles the fish head. So the fish has a very deep symbolic religious history behind it. And if you study astrology, you know that the past 2000 years we were in the age of Pisces. Pisces has everything to do with religion, belief, faith, etc., etc. And if we observe the last 2000 years just as a time period, we will see that religion was at its peak. Religion was very powerful during the past 2000 years. Now, as we are entering the age of Aquarius, we are stepping out of religion and kind of moving towards new technology, innovation, new ideas, new ways of thinking, which is why New Age spirituality is becoming so popular, kind of on the mainstream level, even. So, right, now that I've talked about that, let's kind of get into why Pisces are attracted to losers. That is a very weird title, a very weird observation. However, it is true, and I'm about to explain why. Because Pisces see this potential. Also, Pisces, now that I've linked it to the Bible, are considered very Christ-like, right? However you understand that concept, you can interpret that for yourself. But Pisces, because of that empathy, that unconditional Christ-like love, that is the title which is given. So why are they attracted to losers? Now, Pisces see the potential in people. They see other people's potential and they want to lift them up. They see people not as where they are right now, but as their full potential. And that is something the Pisces has a great talent for, which is why they make those great counselors, therapists, consultants, all of that, because they are good with people, they understand people. So they want to take somebody and find somebody who is very much living below their potential. Maybe they are not educated as they could be. Maybe they are not financially as well off as they could be. Maybe their career is not well off as it could be. Or romantically, whatever. Pisces like to take people who are not in the most fortunate position, who are not yet successful. However, what is important for the Pisces is that they must see that great potential in the individual. They must see and they do, they must see the potential of which they are capable of. And Not every loser is capable of the same amount of greatness. Some are destined to remain losers, as harsh as this may sound. But the Pisces make amazing investors. They are able to mold somebody into their liking. Pisces are going to take somebody not doing well and they're going to start adding things to their life. They're going to start encouraging that person to get this education, to maybe try go into this career, or start investing money in this way, or try this, try that. Basically, almost like a teacher figure is what they become. They become a sort of teacher figure for that person, and they lead the person and mold them to their liking. It's like a it's like Michelangelo or Raphael. I'm just naming the Ninja Turtles. Who else is there? Donatella, Michelangelo, Leonardo, right? Yeah, these guys in like what was it? During like the Renaissance era, molding these sculptures, right? They mold that sculpture to their liking, to the beauty which they see within the sculpture. Because there was some quote by a great artist, which is that each like a block of marble is already a beautiful structure. It's already like a great like, you get what I'm saying, like the stuff they have in museums. But the only thing is that the thing has not been removed yet. It's not been The unnecessary parts, the parts which do not belong there, have not been removed yet. But the beautiful structure is already within that marble block. It's The necessary part has just not been removed yet. And Pisces, and right, the artist then takes his chisel, his hammer, and molds that piece of block of granite, of marble, to their liking, which may be a beautiful figure. The Pisces does the same thing. They mold a person, they remove their bad habits, they add the good habits, and they want to see a person who they choose as their, you know, partner. They want to see them achieve their full potential, and they themselves greatly intervene with that process. They put a lot of effort into molding other people. And that is a reason why wealth does not attract a Pisces, because a Pisces wants to see their partner almost as part of their own accomplishment. They want to know that they put their own imprint into that person. They put their own knowledge, their own, you get what I'm trying to say. But with a person who is already successful, the Pisces doesn't have a lot of room to elevate that person. The Pisces wants to be that savior archetype a little bit. So if, for example, someone is already very wealthy and they meet the Pisces may not be attracted to them because they have already succeeded without them. And the Pisces wants to mold their individual to their liking. They can still take that wealthy individual and then make that wealthy individual focus on another aspect of their life where they're gonna become more successful or something like that. But the point is that the Pisces wants to take somebody who, and that is whether it is a male or a female, works for both sides. They want to take up a partner who is way below their own potential and lift them up, mold them to their liking. So that's that, because they see that great potential in people. And when that person becomes successful, they feel an internal sense of validation because it's that person has become successful through them. So they themselves feel that upliftment through the success of the people who they lift up. It's a very interesting thing they got going on. Now, what is dangerous and what the Pisces can do wrong and what kind of can challenge the Pisces is them putting others as a priority instead of putting attention and focus upon themselves, because they have these great powers to see how to lift others up, see the potential in other people, where a person is lacking in power, where a person could have something added to them, how a person can achieve their full potential. But They may put too much effort into molding other people instead of working on themselves and really molding their own life. So they can end up in a position where they have a partner and they make that partner very successful. Then that partner ends up leaving them because we are human beings, and relationships are fragile. Like, it's not an impossible scenario that your partner leaves you, even if you've been married for a long time. We are humans. That happens. People change, all of that. That is something normal. So a Pisces should not put all their eggs into the basket of other people, molding other people. However, they can do that, but make sure to lift yourself up simultaneously while you are lifting up others. Do not become this great, compassionate, all loving being, this Christ like being, which only is here to serve the world. That is something very beautiful, but if you are not able to lift yourself up, you are going to struggle to lift others up. So the Pisces needs to lift themselves up and really focus on themselves as well, lift themselves up before they go on to mold other people. And yeah, they can become stuck in that cycle. And if we think of a Pisces, like a perfect Pisces story that I want to tell you, Jeff Bezos and Mackenzie Bezos, his wife, the perfect explanation of what I've been speaking about for the past 10 minutes. Look, I'm about to Google Mackenzie Bezos Zodiac. If it's Pisces, I'm gonna jump. Mackenzie Bezos Zodiac. Nah, she's an Aries, whatever. Okay, cool. However, look, that would be a funny story. She married him when he was just a regular banker. Not that he was not successful, he was making very good money on Wall Street. However, he was not yet Jeff Bezos. He did not have Amazon. And then she marries him. She sees the potential of which he's capable of. And then he ends up becoming like the richest man in the world, doing Amazon, having a net worth of like 200 billion, and then she divorces him. Now, isn't that a genius move? People say like Warren Buffett is the greatest investor of all time. Bruv, it's Mackenzie Bezos. She really did that thing right. She really ran up a bag, for real. Became like the richest woman in the world. Checkmate, Mr. Bezos, Mr. Lord Business, bald head looking boy. Anyway, yeah. So that's my story regarding why the Pisces are attracted to losers. And yeah, I hope you are convinced that I did not fool you, I did not clickbait you, and you actually now understand why Pisces are attracted to losers. Because they want to put their own imprint into other people. And a successful person cannot be molded as much as a loser. No offense to losers. I think everybody is both a loser and a winner at different points in their lives, but everybody at any given moment can make the decision to work towards being a winner every single day. So I wish you the best of luck with that. Thank you for being here, and yeah, have a good rest of your day. See ya.